Hello, my beautiful friends. Today we are going to get into some hip mobility exercises. I know, they're your favorite. They're my favorite too. They feel so good. This can be from anybody from beginner to advanced, everyone in between. I do want to let you know, we just moved, so I'm in a new setting. I hope that the lighting is okay. If not, I'll fix it in post. I'm still working on it, but I'm excited. That's also why I've been MIA for the past month, because we were living in a very nice Airbnb, but it was dark. It was dark, and I was just so not interested in filming anything. So let's get into it. You don't care about all that. First things first, get down somewhere comfortable on the ground, and we're gonna start with 90-90s. These aren't fully 90-90s. 90-90s, you would be here. These are more kind of like, we're just warming up. We're just working out the kinks. We're just getting everything nice and loose, because right now, oh my God, it is not nice and loose. Try to keep both of your sit bones on the ground. Try not to lift up like crazy. If you need to lift up just a little bit, that's fine. If your hips are super, super tight, mine are super tight right now, so my knees are just not getting down to where they could be, but that's fine. We're working on it. We'll get there today. Just go through this for a little while. If you're super advanced and your hips are incredibly open at all times, you can come up here and do it, but that tends to shorten your range of motion. So I kind of just like to relax back here. I'm not like flailing. Honestly, right now I'm kind of flailing. Try not to flail too much. Nice and controlled. Just for a few more seconds, just to kind of say good morning to our hips, or whatever time it is. Wake up your hips a little bit. Cool. And now throughout the rest of these exercises, I want you to be breathing with everything. So if you feel any kind of discomfort, any kind of uncomfortability, make sure you breathe through it, because that is the sign that you're telling your body, hey, let's like get the show on the road. Let's open this up. Let's get this moving. Come into 90-90 now. Your back leg is at 90 and your front leg is at 90. What a handy name. I like to lean a little bit forward, and we're just going to lift up that back foot as much as you can. If you can only lift it the tiniest little bit, just lift it the tiniest little bit. Lift it up and hold it. Lift it, hold it, drop. Lift it and hold it. You should be feeling it right here. It almost kind of feels like you're working out your glute. Oh, that's nice. Lift it and hold it. If you have it, keep breathing. Good. 5. 4 more. 3 more. I held my breath on that one, so it wasn't as easy. 2 more. Last one. Perfect. Drop it, keeping those legs at 90-90 and coming into a nice active pigeon. Just leaning forward as much as you can. Oh, that feels so nice. I like to keep one hand on my foot and one hand on the floor. Okay, I forgot that there's no ear there right now. Nice and slow and controlled. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Honestly, my arm's getting a little bit sore. It's like a push-up. We'll go 3. We'll go 2. And we'll go 1. Coming up, bringing our hands out in front of us and moving on over to the other side. I might have to adjust because I'm very close to the wall. Oh, no, I'm fine. And I'm going to move back a little bit. And the same thing on the other side. 90, 90, 90. Leaning a little bit forward and lifting that back foot. Checking here, now that we're on the other side, to see which side is tighter, which side is allowing us in. I feel like this side, my foot's like up here. The other side, my foot was like down here. This is my right leg. I know it's a little bit confusing, I think, because it's opposite. I get confused at least. This is my right leg, which makes sense because I am a righty. I am with the majority of the population. Lifting, holding, lowering. If you start feeling it like super crazy right here, sometimes I do this and I start cramping. It helps to squeeze it. I know it sounds kind of funny, but it helps to squeeze where you're feeling it. It also helps to breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Good. We'll go 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it. Ooh. And release. Good. Coming into that active pigeon. Coming forward, exhaling. Rising up, inhaling. Oh, that feels so nice. Forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale. Continue. This yoga mat that I have had it for maybe 3 years. It used to be black. Everybody thinks it's purple now. And honestly, like getting this close to it, I get close to it in yoga, of course, but it's dark in there. It's a little bit dingy. Just a little bit dingy. It doesn't smell, which is shocking. It's starting to have little frills on the end, which honestly cute. I think that's adorable. Are you still breathing? We'll do 3 more because I wasn't counting. I haven't been counting this whole time, but that felt like a lot. 2 more. Last one. Good. Coming up, putting our hands out in front of us, and coming to the center for a couple of real 90-90s. So here, you want to try to keep your torso as square as possible. Sometimes people use like a kettlebell right here. I'm looking at my phone, sorry. Sometimes people use like a kettlebell right here to try to keep their torso square. Oh, this side is not interested today. Not having it. So here you're going to keep both sit bones down. You're going to try to internally rotate this leg as much as possible and externally rotate this leg as much as possible. As you can see, today, neither of my legs are interested in doing anything. So I'm really happy that I chose to film this today because you get to see me vulnerable. You get to see that it's not always perfect. Somehow I'm out of breath right now. It's not happening, I swear. Usually I'm like, whew, whew, easy. We'll do a couple more. Last one. Okay. If you got it, great. If you didn't get it, also great. Who cares? Nobody's watching you. Like I always say, or maybe I've said it like once, but like I always try to say, nobody's watching you. Nobody cares. Coming into 90-90, like a lunge position. You can keep your back toes untucked or tucked. I like it tucked just because my knees are crunchy and not great. Hand on that front leg. Arm comes to 90 degrees out next to you. And you're just gonna reach over and squeeze that back glute. So my right arm is reaching over, my right glute is squeezing like crazy, and I'm feeling a nice pull in the front of my body, in my hip flexors. Exhaling and inhaling back to 90. You can release that glute. Ooh, my knee is not great today. You can release that glute and then re-engage it if that helps. Hold on, I need a pillow. Oh, that's so much better. If you need to get a pillow for your knee, you can get a pillow for your knee. I have really bad knees. Thanks, Mom, I love you. Okay, back. Exhaling over, squeezing, engaging, pushing that pelvis forward. Inhaling back. Release the engagement if you'd like. Re-engage. Exhale. Push that pelvis forward. And come back. I'm going to keep the engagement because every time I release it, my knee starts to hurt more. Feel that nice stretch in your front body. That hip flexor on the right side. Sorry if that was right into the mic. If you lost that engagement, re-engage, push that pelvis forward. Last one on this side. Release it, switch to the other side. Oh, that knee is so, there's just no cartilage in it. So now my right leg is forward, my right hand is on my right knee. My left arm comes out into a 90-degree angle. I engage, tuck, push, and go. Oh, that feels so good. If you're doing this right, you should literally feel like a line of goodness on the left side of your body right now. Or the right side, whichever side you're on. If you lose that engagement, re-engage, squeeze that glute, push that pelvis forward. Two more. Exhaling out. Squeezing. Last one. Squeeze, push, and hold it. And coming back to 90. Beautiful. Get rid of that pillow. If you got a pillow. Coming back down on to the mat. Taking just a second. Maybe doing a little back and forth. Maybe opening up. Maybe closing a little bit. Whatever feels nice to you. I'm going to get into a half frog. And then we're going to go into a little Cossack squat action. So half frog. Get to a comfortable position. I like to have my forearm under my head. My left leg right now is at 90 degrees-ish. I can't really see it. And we're just going to pulse up as far as you can go. Kind of the same thing we did. Actually, nearly exactly the same thing we did. The first exercise we did. But now we're laying, so our range of motion, is so much better. And it's very, what's the word I'm thinking of? very focused on this one area. On the other exercise, you could like move your back. You could use a little bit of momentum. This, you have to use your leg. You got no help. Inhale. No, sorry, exhale. Inhale. Good, we'll do 5 more. Keep that foot dorsiflex too. Try not to, this is plantar flexion, this is dorsiflexion. So flexed or pointed. Keep it dorsiflexed. Keep it flexed towards your body. Because when you point it, you feel the engagement still, but you're losing it a little bit. I don't know what number I'm on. I would say 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. And release it. Switch to the other side. Oh, wait. Oh, let me take you off of me for a second. Okay. Now my right leg is at 90 degrees. It's hard to get comfortable when you have fake breasts. Exhaling up. Oh yeah, look at that range of motion. Inhaling down. Exhale. Inhale. Nice and slow and controlled. I feel like I did so many on the other side. Now that I'm not talking, this feels like so many. We'll do 5 more from here. Keep breathing. 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Last one. Woo! Good. Release it. Coming up. Oh, if this isn't accessible for you, don't worry about it. Actually, if this isn't accessible for you, do what you can with it. Don't just not worry about it, because you're going to have to get there eventually if you want mobile hips. So we're going to go into a Cossack squat. I'm going to start from right here. Oh, I'm going to slip. I'm going to start from right here. If you would like, if you're advanced, you can sit back and then pull up and switch to the other side. But I'm not in the right position. Please hold. Okay. I was saying, you could sit, pull up, switch to the other side. If you can't do that, don't do that. No worries. If you want to like exalt a little bit, you can do that. If you're up here and you're like, what? How are you even getting down there? Don't worry about it. You'll get there. Come with your hands under your shoulders and just go side to side. Whatever works for you. If you're not even there and you need your hands on your hips, have your hands on your hips. I don't care. Whatever works for you, there's still no ears there. I don't want you to feel like you need to go all the way down here and then to feel embarrassed that you can't, because I can't see you. So it literally doesn't matter what you're doing. You could just be watching this, sitting on the couch and watching this. If you are going all the way down, keep that foot dorsiflexed, toes pointed towards you. And this foot should not be out. Shouldn't be out. My foot was just at an angle. Should be straight forward. Oh my gosh, that side was a lot harder. So again, dorsiflexed, straight forward. If you're sitting, excuse me. If you're not sitting, your foot can be out a little bit. I wouldn't do anything crazy. But if it needs to be out just a little bit, maybe your knees are bad, that's fine. Oh, I don't know why I keep trying to go down on this side. I'm just gonna stay here. I'm just gonna humble myself today if I keep trying to go down. One side to the other. You can have your arms out. You can have your hands at prayer. You can have your hands down if neither of those are accessible to you yet. Make sure you're breathing. Last one. Oh wait, no, last one. I started on that side. Okay, sit. Whew. Shake that out. Go a little back and forth. I'm still super tight. My sit bones are lifting up on the left side like crazy. Actually, my sit bones are just up. There we go. Now, I'm just gonna come into a little yogi squat. If you wanna come into a little yogi squat, press those knees out. You can. If you wanna stay right where we were, you can. I'm done. That was really nice, I feel like. If you wanna shake it out a little bit more, shake it out a little bit more. If you want a yogi squat, exalt, play around a little bit more, you do what you want. It's your life. Nobody's in control of it but you. Do whatever you want. I don't know why I'm out of breath. Let me regulate my breath for a second. Okay. Oh, actually, also, if you want to come into a little butterfly, you can come into a little butterfly. Again, you do whatever you want. I love you guys. I am so glad that you came and joined me today. I hope you like this new setting. This house is beautiful. I'm really, really happy with it. And I can't wait to show you more of it. Maybe I'll start doing like more vloggy style things now that we're settled, because before we were just not settled. So not settled, but like now this is our house, it's ours. So that's exciting. So I'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna be much more active now that we're settled and grounded and in a house that's ours. And I'll keep saying it. I love you so much. Have a beautiful day. Oh, also look at my nails. How cute are they?